Attention all units, this is Sergeant Stadenko. Attention all units, this is Sergeant Stadenko. We are changing from a Code 3 direct pursuit to a Code 347. Completely lost due to incompetence.
Delicious again, Peter.
Right down to the last minute. Welcome to Manchsterdam.
Hey!
Wow, Tibbetts, you're sitting in for Joel tonight.
I am a happy person.
Joel's on
That's what,
assignment. He'll be calling in a little bit later.
Yeah, poor Joel. We'll talk to him and we'll get that squared away, and that's a nice thing.
It
You
is.
know what I mean? So that's cool.
So welcome to the show.
Yeah.
Tonight we're just chilling out. It's the weather today, huh? Warm.
Yeah, getting ready for the big storm coming in tomorrow.
Yeah, big one.
Oh, yeah. Are you kidding me? It's going to be rain. I told all the guys at the Autofair Volkswagen, bring your umbrella because tomorrow is going to kill you.
Wait till it starts snowing and you have to clean the snow off the cars.
Oh, we got time for that. Take a day. Can I get to Halloween first, all right?
Okay.
All you people want to go all the way past Halloween. Everybody wants to be Christmas now. Hey, take a break. Stop and take a breath, will you? Let's just enjoy the foliage. What do you think about that?
Completely agree.
Ladies and gentlemen, this is our guest tonight, our special guest,
Ryan Bourassa.
Bourassa, because I want to say Bourassa.
Yeah.
That's my problem. I want to
Well,
say
you
Bourassa.
say Bourassa, he says Bourassa.
Correct.
Nobody
Well, that's
says
his name.
go-
Yeah. Done a lot of weird ones.
So, a comedian in Manchester, a local comedian. You grew up here.
Yep.
All right. Tell us what's going on. You contacted me the other day, and I looked at everything. I saw your set, and you're up for there's a voting thing going on.
I'm one of the, I'm in the second round of the Montreux Comedy Contest.
Right.
Which, if you win, you get to perform at the Montreux Comedy Festival in Switzerland, all expenses paid, $5,000 worth of things, like room service and all that nonsense.
Okay, how many guys are out there?
I'm up against 61 other comedians in a vote right now. So you go online and you find comics and vote for whoever you think is the best.
Okay, so
So we want everyone to vote for him.
we do.
Even though we haven't heard a joke yet. Well, of course, he was kind of fun earlier. But,
yeah.
I think that's the way to go.
Oh yeah. So how'd you get started in comedy?
Well, as a kid, I just loved it. I would watch The Daily Show a lot and just Comedy Central stuff, and even the jokes that I didn't understand I thought were hilarious,
Funny.
like Jon Stewart and those guys.
Jon Stewart's great. by
He's
the way.
my favorite Jew. So yeah,
My favorite Jew is Joel Elber, who does it. You've seen the show a couple times. You know Joel?
Maybe not.
Joel is a Jewish guy that usually does the show with
Is he
us.
bald?
He wears a hat.
Right. Yes, I do know
He's
him.
that guy
Yeah.
you're talking about.
Yeah, and
Oh, yeah.
he's my favorite Jew.
Right.
But we all play that game, I guess.
Yeah, our favorite ethnicity.
Yes.
Yeah. So yeah, I just loved comedy as a kid, and I tried to be the class clown in school and all that sort of stuff, and then
How'd that work out for you? It didn't work out good for me.
it was okay. I had a decent amount of nerdy friends, and I was in drama and improv in high school
Okay.
and things like that, so that motivated me to get more comedy
Right.
orientated, because they loved me in Shakespeare and things like that.
Wow.
It's tough to tell a joke in Shakespeare.
Right.
A2, I mean, there's a lot of tough things.
Yeah, but when the what it was is the class was set up so that you would do work, like homework and things like that, and then the other big portion was participation. And my high school teacher and drama coach, Brian Walsh, he would often do, let's do an improvised scene sort of thing.
Right.
And the class was split up into two. There were people who were actually interested, and then there were like jocks and those sort, and there was literally chairs in the middle separating us. So I
Okay.
was one of the more active performers.
Mental people.
Right.
Yeah, boy.
That's how it is in show business, I guess. You have to be kind of a
there you
little
go.
crazy.
There you go. Yeah.
So you're going out to L.A.
Yeah, by the end of the month, I'll be moving to Los Angeles for the third time.
Now this is you're not going to visit. You're going to live.
Yeah. Yeah.
You're going to live the L.A. lifestyle.
The first time I moved to LA, I was I was like everybody else that moves out to LA. I'm going to be an actor, that sort of thing. I did a couple roles as an extra and things like that. Never really got anywhere. I was homeless as well, and then eventually I got a job and I started living. And then I missed my friends, so I moved back.
Right.
Then I moved back again a couple of years later once I got into comedy, and now my focus was I'll move to LA to be a comic. And I have really, really bad anxiety. So I wound up only doing 2 shows in the 6 months that I lived there. But I did bring back my girlfriend with me,
Okay.
Renee, and so she's here in
Is
New
her
Hampshire
last
with
name
me.
really Atari?
No,
Okay.
no, that's I think like
It's a good last name.
some
if it is.
some psycho was
That's
probably
fine,
trying to
then.
find her or something
Okay,
like
no,
that.
but people do that on Facebook. That's
No, it's
fine.
it's Hilderbrandt.
All
Is her
right,
last
but,
name.
Atari
German.
is fine.
Yes.
So now if you have anxiety, your girlfriend just hit you with a hammer?
Not exactly, but she does keep me kind of calmer.
Oh, good.
And she helps me a lot with the booking thing because I'm really bad at booking shows because I
Yeah.
don't like emailing people. I don't typically like asking people for things,
Yeah,
and you
I
got to
got
do
you.
that a lot
I
in
got you.
comedy.
Yeah,
So
part of the anxiety.
she goes on all the comedy websites, finds rooms that I can go to. She emails them for me, kind of like an agent would or a
Yeah,
manager.
oh, yeah, definitely
whatever.
as an agent would. Definitely.
So yeah,
Definitely as
she's
an
been
agent
helpful.
would.
And now the
Oh, yeah.
third move to LA, I wouldn't be able to do it without her. So she's
Yeah.
we're gonna move
Cool
out there
beans.
together and try it again this
That's
time.
great. That's
Seriously. So
Because comedians, like, most people say, like, oh, wow, that comedian, but comedy can be dark. And from, like you say,
No, it's very tough.
Well,
Very
I'm getting
tough.
this from you saying, oh, I have anxiety and stuff.
Yeah.
But you know what? You get up in front of a bunch of people in a live room.
right.
That has got to, that's tough.
Well, it's weird. When I first started, which was like almost we're pushing 4 years. I started March 27th, 2011. So we're getting close to 4 years. When I first started, I tell new comics and people like that, not that I'm a seasoned comic, but I tell people who are interested in comedy that it's a lot like climbing a mountain that results in you being in a field. Because that
Okay.
first performance, you'll be sweating, you'll feel sick, you get nauseous, and
That's nerve-wracking.
and then you do it, and if you get those laughs, which I was fortunate enough to get the laughs on my first performance, you'll fall in love, and it'll be like a drug. And from there, at least for me, it's been smooth sailing in terms of I'm not nervous when I get on stage. You could walk up to me on the street, hand me a microphone, say do 20 minutes right now, and I'd be fine. That's like with the anxiety, literally anywhere else aside from on stage, I am uncomfortable most of the time. I don't usually socialize with people. I'm a very quiet, kept to myself person. I'm a wreck most of the time. But you
That's
put me
fine.
on stage, and
Hey, that's like all of us here.
I'm great. That's all I'm told.
Yeah. Well, it's nice you find your venue.
Yeah.
So you can, knock people out with your comedy and
Right.
laugh like a bastard. What the hell?
Love it more than anything. And that's what I address most of the time. The video that you saw that I have in the contest isn't what I would call my best material.
Okay.
My best material is me talking about
The
things.
new movie, short film, Bingo.
I'll get to that.
Okay, we'll
But
talk about that.
I was told by my director to talk about that. So, but when what I would call my polished act is
Right.
me talking about suicide and depression and anxiety and dark things like that because I've been to 5 psychiatric hospitals in my life because I'm a mental case.
That's
and
how
so
you met-
How
that's-
did you get
That's
out
how
of
you
the-
met Gorman.
No.
No.
How do you get out of those hospitals?
How do you get out? Well, it's
because once you're in, you go,
there's 2 stages, and fortunately, I was the first, which is voluntary. If you're involuntary put into a place, then you're not getting out until
See,
somebody
I don't know
decides that
anything
you're better.
about those things.
But it's
Because
just
I'm
it's,
such a mental case, they never allowed me to go to a hospital because I would have killed them all.
I don't recommend going to those places. Obviously, if you are, I hate to take this to a serious note, but if you are, depressed or anything like that, definitely seek help. But those places are just like a safe place to be for a little bit, and then once that's over, they show you the door, and then it's like, oh, I have to go back to my life, which wasn't good to begin with, hence why I'm here. So I promised myself years ago I'm never going back to those places, because you step in and you're like, you start questioning yourself, do I really have a problem? Because everyone around you is infinitely more sick than you are.
Oh, yeah.
And it's
That's
very
what I try to say. When
very
things
depressing.
when things get down and stuff, there's always something's going bad somewhere else. You know what I mean?
Oh, yeah.
Right. So yeah,
I
that's
gotcha with that.
that's what I typically talk about. Is I talk about
But you make people laugh
yes,
with doing it. You're
Yes.
like, yeah. Hi.
yeah,
Wow.
and I love it more than anything.
Where can people go and vote for you for the Montreux Festival?
What I would recommend is going onto my Twitter, which is at Ryan B Comedy. That's RyanB COMEDY on Twitter, and you'll find in like the top post that I've made a link. The mobile site is broken. The entire website is just garbage. So you have to use
Twitter.
You can
or
go
nothing.
on. You can go on our if you're friends with us or Manchsterdam crew on Facebook. We have it up there too. So all you have to do is lightly vote right over the video.
It's a 2-click process. You
Yeah,
click,
it's
click the
simple.
link, then mouse over the video, and click vote in the upper left-hand
We got a
corner.
call. You ready?
Oh, great.
Go ahead, T. You know.
How do you do this? Hold up. Right here?
Yeah.
Hi, you're on Manchsterdam. I'm not Moose, but
Well.
you can make a call. Did I get it?
John, are they still there?
Hang up.
How's that? Wow.
Wow,
No one
that
can
was
get
a
the
great
phone right
call.
here.
That
You
was
know
a
what?
great
No one
call.
can get the phone right here.
Wow, number one. That's
Moose-
comedy.
Moose does
Great
that.
Are
call.
we live?
Yeah, live.
Whoever you were,
Yeah.
just call back.
Yeah.
I'm
Yeah,
sure they were
call
just
back
calling
and
us.
say howdy.
413-0223.
Do you get nice callers? Because I would
Oh,
assume
yeah, we get all flavors.
in your
We
position
get
that
all
like
flavors
people would
over
be
here, I'll
mean.
tell you right now.
You know what? Don't get too many mean callers anymore.
Nah,
Once
we
in a
got
while.
a lot of nice callers. And of course, the other callers that we don't get, we don't care about anyways. But I mean, some people, want to have an attitude, and we love attitude
Yeah.
here at Manchsterdam. Because we're just regular guys hanging out, having too much fun, and getting a chance to talk to a comedian like you. And now, are you asking him to do a joke? Not right now. But
Well,
I mean,
the thing is, I always have a problem asking someone to be funny because it
Right.
because I don't want to be
can't do it.
responsible.
I can't
so
do it.
it's
like when my
we had
friends
Paul
say-
Landwehr stand up here.
No, it's
once
like
trying
when
to
my
do
friends say
comedy
to
in
me-
front of no audience.
Yeah.
And it's hard to do.
Yeah, they say to me, "Oh, T, tell a joke," and of course, I go to a very bad joke right away. It's usually dirty, and they slightly chuckle, and that's it. You know what I mean?
Yeah, but most
It-
people
it-
are saying,
it's
"Did he really
better.
just say that?"
It's better. It's better if it's in the flow
Do you do
of the conversation.
street
you know what I
jokes
mean?
or jokes that you've like written?
I'm spontaneous.
Yeah.
So,
I'm more
yeah.
spontaneous also.
Yeah, yeah.
But don't write too much stuff down. I wish I did. I should. Do
Yeah.
you write a lot?
I try. It's very difficult. I feel like I have around 45 minutes of material. Doesn't mean it's all good. I'm
Right.
definitely not saying that, but I have close to an hour, I would assume. I just usually, to write material, I'll just go somewhere that will make me uncomfortable.
Right.
Go to a club, and then I'll just seethe with hate, and then just write
These
it down.
people.
Or just I'm not very topical, because topical comedy tends to have a life
Are you
span.
situational? Talk about your own situations in life?
I devour comedy so much that I listen to so much podcasts, and I just watch other comedians talk about comedy so much. And recently, someone had said on a popular podcast that the best thing right now, and the most popular thing, and Louis C.K. started it basically, is personal comedy. And that's
Right.
what I strive for, is to talk about myself, because not only can people relate or they hear stories that are unique because you're talking about your life,
Right.
and you're one person. No one can steal your material.
Everyone likes to hear about someone else's awkward moment.
Right.
Oh, yeah. Like getting beat up with a belt by your old man. See, like
Always goes back to
I made the mistake.
You got
of
something to talk about?
Oh, yeah. I made the mistake of taking the belt and burying it in the backyard.
Oh.
And my dad comes home, and, my brother screwed up, and he's looking for the belt. Well, it was buried in the backyard. Never do that.
I bet you were really disappointed when it grew into a belt tree.
You are very funny to say that. And he was very upset
belts
he
for
couldn't find
everybody.
it.
Yeah, no, he has
Exhibit's
plenty.
house.
He was very upset he couldn't find it, and
I think we got a caller. Do we have a
here we
caller,
go.
John Eric? Do you want me to hit it?
Yeah, how do you
Okay.
press that stuff? Hi, welcome to Manchsterdam. Please talk to us.
You're on the air.
Yeah, I want to direct this question to the comedian there. Well, there's a few comedians up there, but besides yourself there, T. I know you're a funny guy and all that. But the young man there, where does he get his inspiration with past comedians and where his influences are?
That's a great
okay.
question.
Good question.
That is a good question. I take a lot of inspiration from, I got quite a few favorites. My favorite stand-up comedian is a guy named Dylan Moran. He's an Irish comic. He was in Shaun of the Dead. He played the businessman. He was in Run, Fat Boy, Run and movies like that.
Oh, no kidding.
Louis C.K. I take a lot of inspiration from. Stephen Wright, local guy. So was Louis.
Stephen Wright now.
Oh, nice.
Stephen Wright
Yeah, nice. That's good.
is great.
Yeah.
I'm a big fan.
Awesome.
George Carlin,
Awesome.
of course.
Well, keep it up. Keep at it. We can't have enough comedians in this world. Humor is the best thing.
Oh,
It
yeah.
is.
Appreciate you guys and love your show.
It's very
Awesome.
nice.
Thank you so much.
Thank you.
T, I guess I'm taking control of the phone
I
tonight.
guess so, because I don't know what the hell
So that's
I'm doing.
great.
I've
That was
never
cool. I was
sat
expecting
here
him to phone up and call me
no, 'cause
names.
You know what? Comedians are interesting people. All
Yeah.
of them are, because everyone has a different personality that comes from their inner self that, I don't know.
It's a very weird group of people once you get involved in it in a couple of years and you start knowing people, because
Right.
you realize that comics are very different from your average person, but their comics all have this kind of broken thing in them, I guess,
Right.
that makes them very unique.
They kind of touched upon that when the great Robin Williams passed away.
Yeah.
How, you might think this guy is a superstar, but you don't know what's going on.
Yeah, yeah.
And so.
And it's an unnatural thing to do as well, because the number one fear in terms of all fears over heights and spiders and flying is public speaking. So it takes something strange inside of a person to say, I want to be in front of 100 people or
Right.
1,000
Yeah.
people
Like cameras.
and talk about
I
myself.
think we got a phone call again.
Oh, we
All
do?
right.
Great. Let's get that one.
John, John Eric O'Neill, do we have a telephone call? Oh, okay. Thank you.
I guess.
Thanks for putting that up there. You're on the air.
What? Oh,
Hello.
We do have a phone call.
Good evening.
Hi. I'm calling to have a question for your guest.
Okay.
Said he's had some hello?
Yes, hello.
We can
Yeah,
hear
we
you.
got you, bud.
Yeah. You just said he's had some psychiatric issues in the past, and I'm just wondering. I've heard sometimes some comedians get into comedy and stuff, or are interested as children because they try to make someone feel better, maybe a parent or some other relative or some, depict their spirits by making them feel better by telling jokes and stuff. And I was wondering if maybe that was the case for him.
It's not John Hopper, though. This guy's called in before.
It wasn't so much for me as making other people feel better, as so much as it's kind of a defense mechanism, really, because I'm usually pretty awkward in person until I have to do the comedy thing. So it's kind of a defense thing. Like, you should see me give blood. I hate needles, and so as soon as I do that, the best material comes out because I'm so nervous and uncomfortable
Right.
that I have to make a joke to to make it easier on myself.
Which makes sense.
Obviously, making people laugh is the best feeling in the world.
So it comes to you at the experience you're going through. So you expound you have that thing where it comes bang.
Right.
All of a sudden, I'm doing lines because of the experience.
I hate to take it to like a really like a nihilist kind of place, but my perspective in life is that life itself is pretty much a joke. I don't see any it's there's so many horrible things happening every day,
Right.
that if you were to pay attention to it in the way that that news media wants you to, you're going to live a miserable life. If you can look at it and turn it on its side and look at it at a skewed perspective and make a joke about it. Like Louis C.K. said something about that it's best to take horrible tragedies and make a joke about it because people will end up forgetting about it briefly. They'll forget how terrible it is, and they'll laugh. So yeah, it wasn't so much. That was a great question. It wasn't so much trying to cheer other people up, although I do love making people laugh.
Let's talk about the short film you've recently made with our old friend Paul Landwehr.
Pollywog.
Is that what you call him?
Sometimes.
Why not?
You call him Pollywog?
I saw on Facebook that his aunt had called him Pollywog, so
that's
I
hilarious.
get on his case every now and then. But,
Pollywog.
yeah, I am co-starred in a 10-minute short film called Bingo, starring Paul Landwehr, myself, and another comic named James Mullen. It's a kind of a romantic comedy,
really?
sort of. There's not so much romance. It's about a guy who's just down on his luck.
Okay.
And he's got these two other friends. I kind of play myself because I talk about a lot of dark things, and I can be kind of deadpan. So I kind of play myself. I'm just like miserable the whole time and not boosting his
Do
encouragement.
you look in the movie? Do you look like you're not having fun?
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah.
Which is your character.
Right.
Of course he
That's
does.
hilarious.
That's my character on stage, and
off stage.
I had been on 94.7, which is Grand State of Mind. It's a blues station, and the guy who runs it, Rob, I don't know how to pronounce his last name, and if he's watching right now, I'm sorry. It's like it's something Italian.
And a can of pan.
But I saw that Paul was on the show, and I was like, Paul, how do I get on the radio show? Yeah. And then he put me in contact with Rob. I've been on his show like 3 times. We're good friends. And he liked me, Paul, and James so much that he wanted to put us in this thing, which you can find online on Vimeo right now if you just search Bingo.
Bingo on Vimeo.
It's being submitted into a film festival, a couple, and so hopefully...
I can share that on Facebook, though, if I find it.
As far as I know, yeah.
Yeah, I think
that's what I've been told.
It's been out there, I think. If I'm going to sit down and watch that, I really want to watch it, because I like Paul.
Right.
I mean, Paul's been on the show 3 or 4 times. Great guy.
He's great in it. He plays Paul pretty well, actually.
Really?
Paul in person is a little different than Paul in the film, but it's kind of like we're all doing our stage personas.
Are you familiar with Grocery Store Paul?
Yes, I do. I get those in my Facebook feed every now and then.
I also do, too. I like him.
Yeah, he's charming.
Wow. Wow, good stuff. What do you got, T? You got some news?
Well, yeah, I have news all over the place. I'm not sure if this gentleman knows it all, but
he does.
I don't pay too much attention to local news, so
I know.
Looking forward to it.
And this is big. It's a 12-year-old kid from the United States who wins the world chess title.
Yeah.
Okay. Now, the funny thing about it is...
Do you play chess?
I'm a checkers guy. I think I'm a little too dumb for chess.
I don't play chess either.
I can't remember which way the pawns
Some of
go.
my friends play chess.
Well, that's the funny thing about it.
And they're all snooty about it.
Right.
Yeah, she started playing it, you know what I mean? And she became aggressive because she didn't want to go the regular way kind of deal and stuff like that. The funny thing about it is, her parents are getting their PhDs at Cornell. Okay? So her father and mother are scientists at the Howard Hughes Medical Institute at the Farm Research, where a colleague last week got the Nobel Prize. So this kid is in this group like, hello,
Being
how
over-
big can your brain get, right?
Well, let's
So-
find out with this caller.
Okay, let's find out.
You're on the air.
Hello.
Yeah, you're on the air right now.
Already.
All righty, let her rip.
Go ahead, talk.
Hello.
Hello,
Hey,
Yeah, how you been?
Guppy.
Scump, what's going
happening,
on,
dude?
brother?
Scumpy.
What are you doing?
Peter? Oh, they're great guys. I'm telling you, if you want to get rid of anxiety, all you got to do is have a couple of pints with T and Peter. Man, it all goes away. Play golf with T one of these days. You want anxiety to go away? It's nothing but laughs, nothing but fun. It's beautiful.
I'm sure. I'll have to probably take you up on that sometime.
Thank you.
Yeah, that's Scumpy. He was on the show last week.
Right.
And very caring guy, thinking about your
I love these guys.
anxiety.
Yeah, I appreciate it. Introduce drugs into your life. That'll
Yes.
cheer you.
take
I am a drinker. I would have loved to have drinks with you guys, but I am on a comics budget at the moment. I'm poor. And I
Oh,
had
it's great, man.
had a show to
being
do.
funny, man. Just be yourself, and that's usually what the funniest thing is. Just being yourself, man. It's beautiful.
absolutely.
And hanging out with them, I'm telling you, Peter and Tibbetts, oh, unbelievable. Go down and have a pint with them when you're done. You'll have a ball.
All right.
Guarantee it.
Thank you very much,
They're
Scumpy,
buying.
for your
We'll put it on
coaching
Scumpy.
moment.
We'll put it
a
on
coaching
Scumpy.
moment
Tab,
with
yeah.
the Scump.
All right.
All right, thanks.
Thanks, Scumpy.
Hey,
Thanks for
guys,
calling.
I love you. I love you guys, man. All right. I'll see you soon.
Rock on, rock on.
Scumpy.
Yeah.
You gotta like a guy with the name Scumpy.
I don't know how you get that. I don't even know what that
I don't
means.
either.
It's a weird
Well, we
name.
do know how he got the name, don't we?
Yes.
We asked him last week. I forget though.
No, he was skunked.
So
but
wow.
This 12-year-old girl, okay, the funniest thing I thought about it was when she said instead of terrible moves that make me lose, she says she doesn't like to use a script opening or planned attacks at chess. I can play any style I get into. I can play position or an aggressively attacking, she said. And I said to myself, wow, same thing I do playing Battleship. I can beat that broad, no problem. I know where everything is. Forget about it.
Battleship's a great game.
Are you kidding me? I win on there all the
So
time.
good they made it into a movie.
You're on the air with Manchsterdam.
Hey, honey. Hey, it's Camel here.
Hi,
How you
Camel.
guys doing tonight?
Oh,
Very good. How about you, sweetheart?
Hey,
Hey, I want to hear something. Where is the moose tonight?
we thought he was with you.
I'll call you later, honey. Bye. And the hockey game is still tied, 2-2.
All right, and a girl, way to upgrade us. Way to upgrade us.
Tell Moose we said hi.
So you guys get a lot of frequent callers like that?
Well,
Yeah,
frequent
the
calls. That
Camel's
was
right here.
Camel.
What's the moose?
Moose
The Moose
is Joel Elber, who does the
he
show with
should
us.
be here.
You missed out a little bit because Joel is, like I told you,
You
my
guys
favorite
are
Jew.
inside jokes.
Yeah,
It's just-
inside jokes, exactly.
It's good stuff. Joel's
Just like
one in a
yelling
million.
at Katie and Dave, are you watching? I hope you are. I have to kill you.
Oh, and Stephanie.
No, Katie and Dave, my daughter and his boyfriend.
Oh, Katie,
I mean, her
your
boyfriend.
youngest daughter.
Yes.
And who do you have watching? Do you have Atari watching tonight?
Sadly, probably not.
Why not?
Before we came here,
You guys have a television?
no.
Okay.
Before we came here, our terrible car. We watch a lot of stuff on the internet, but our terrible car, the passenger side window won't go up, so she is now sitting in the car,
Waiting for you.
until I wrap this up, waiting for me.
Oh, that's
Should have
rough.
brought her on. It was so much fun.
You want to go get her?
No, it would take me like a half hour to walk there.
Oh, okay.
But
Where'd
we're
you park?
we're both there by Murphy's tap room.
Oh, that's right.
Oh,
you were
that's
doing
all.
stuff for
That's
Nick
all.
David
Yeah.
tonight,
15
right?
minutes. Come on.
How's Nick doing?
He's good.
Yeah.
He's good. He wanted me to open the show tonight, so
Oh, that's
thought I
great.
would oblige.
Yeah. So was that your last stand-up appearance in Manchester, or what do you have coming up before you go out to the big La La Land?
I wish I had a schedule, but I do not. What's going to happen is after tonight, we're going back to Boston because that's where I'm based out of right now, and just hitting open mics every night.
Good
Okay.
man.
Yeah.
Good man. Now, do you want to have a chance to do like 30 seconds, or
30 seconds.
you want me to, travel as you?
I've done this joke on on a radio station, and I was told that it was fine. So I'm hoping that I don't get you guys.
Yeah, it's fine.
canceled.
Don't worry. We're not going to get in
Yes,
trouble.
rock it.
John Eric O'Neill runs a show here over
Right.
at Manchester Public Television.
You are correct.
Okay, great. Well,
He's our friend.
I frequently smoke cigarettes, and if I'm out of cigarettes, I get real grumpy, and so I'll go up to strangers and I'll say, "Hey, I'll do a joke for smoke." So I'll tell them a joke, and then they'll give me a cigarette back if they think it's funny. And the joke that I normally say is, I once dated a kinky girl. She asked me to put my penis in her ear, and so I did. And then I asked her how it felt, and I'll never forget what she said. She said, "What?"
Because
Because she can't hear you.
so those of you that didn't, that's a little over your heads because you couldn't hear because your penis was.
You
in
never
there.
explain the joke. If you don't get the joke, it's too bad for you.
Oh, it's
You
helping.
never
I know,
explain
but
the
I
joke.
usually sit next to Joe.
Oh,
I have to
no,
explain
you
it.
never
I explain jokes every now
You
and
never
then.
explain
I have
the
to.
joke.
I usually sit next to.
Oh,
I apologize. I
You know what?
didn't
Oh,
mean
yeah.
to.
Oh no, don't worry about it.
That's-
I explain my own jokes on stage sometimes. It makes it more fun. If
So you get another laugh.
some
like-
people don't get it or
Yeah,
whatever.
if they need the extreme explanation.
Right.
I tell you what, I look up to dudes that get up there and in front of a live crowd and try to be funny because it is hard.
Yeah, the hardest thing is trying to find that live crowd. That's the thing.
And it
is
can be different wherever you go.
a lot
If
of the
you've done
open mics, there's not many people there. You're usually performing in front of comedians and
or your friends that know you're going to be there.
But
Right.
you hone. It's all about the honing. So you know what works or what doesn't work.
yeah.
You have to keep going out there all the time.
Yeah, you gotta-
There's no question.
You got to tailor your act. I mean, if I'm gonna go into a room full of mostly old audience members or not really my demographic, then you got to tailor your act to something that they're gonna understand. You can't really do Pokemon jokes or something like that.
Yeah,
Just
you
go
know-
right over their head. But
So,
yeah,
what's in store in L.A.?
nothing really planned. More towards the end of the month, we'll be contacting people so that we can do shows. But we're not very good at making plans ourselves. It probably is just going to be taking advantage of their medical system that they have, if you know what I
Okay.
mean. And
I think we have an incoming call.
We know what you mean.
yeah,
Hi, caller. You're here at Manchsterdam. Can you talk to us?
all right.
Well, thanks for all your talking, and we hope that you don't forget the
They
floss.
just hung up, John.
Because flossing is number one. But let's go back to our
Sounded like they
comedian.
hung up.
Are you there, caller? Are you there? No.
I don't know.
No,
It's the first time I've ever been in the seat. I don't know.
No, you've
how
been
I'm
in that
doing.
seat before, T.
I was?
Yeah.
When I was
2 or 3
younger?
times when you were younger.
You're lying.
Yeah.
Whoever just called, call back.
Yeah, that's all you got to do. 413-0223. And Manchester, you got about 20 minutes left. We're
Wow, time flies.
yeah.
495 number.
Oh, really?
Telemarketer.
Yeah, 508.
Oh, nice.
That might
Nice,
be
nice,
Moose.
nice.
That,
That's coming in.
Oh, here we go.
I'll answer it,
Same
John.
number.
All right, answer it. Hello!
You're on the air with Manchsterdam.
Hello!
Yeah, it's the Moose calling in.
Oh,
Moose!
Moose, where are you?
I'm on a special assignment for the Manchsterdam crew. I'm in Dallas.
Well, listen, you peckerhead.
I'm in Dallas covering the Ebola outbreak.
Yeah, well, nice to hear that.
How's
you
that
know.
going for you?
How's it going for you, yeah.
Joel, turn off your TV, you dum-dum.
Oh, wait a minute. Hold on. Yeah. Hold on. Oh, I'm listening on the computer.
How much of a peckerhead can you be?
Hey, don't ever call me a peckerhead, T.
Oh, what do you want me to call you?
Because I'll slap you silly next Wednesday night when I see you.
Oh, I hope so.
Oh.
you address me as Mr. Moose.
Yeah, well, I'd like to tell you right now, Mr. Moose, I got no clam chowder or crackers from Market Basket, as you profoundly told me I was going to get. You know, because he had the big thing about, oh, no, you're going to love it and everything. I got nothing, okay, you banana head. And you never went to Salonis to meet Camel. So, I mean, I got 2 issues with you.
Yeah, Camel's calling, look for you
why
tonight,
don't you
Moose.
take us, you know, right now you're in big trouble there, Bucky.
Hey, hey T, believe it or not, I'm just leaving her house now.
Yeah, you're lying. Yeah, I know you're lying.
So, Moose, what are you doing in Dallas?
Yeah, I'm on the case for the Manchsterdam of the Ebola case.
Yeah,
I'm covering for the Manchsterdam.
How's that happening down there?
He's bringing it back.
You know what? I almost lost track of time up north because there's a 3-hour difference where I am. So technically, it's like
We don't care what the
in
time
Dallas.
is, Moose. Tell us about Ebola.
Yeah,
you
what's the
bonehead.
latest? What's the latest on the Ebola scare?
Yeah, the latest is that that there was 2 outbreaks in Dallas, and the second one flew to Atlanta tonight to be at a special hospital. So I watched the news today, and they're telling everybody in the United States that the odds will be very slim. Don't panic. Just go about what you're doing, and everything will be okay in the U.S.
So, in other words, you have no idea what you're talking about.
That is true, though. Do I ever?
Hey, have you been watching the show? What do you think of our guest tonight, Ryan? You know, Peter, you're absolutely right, because if I was there tonight, I would tell you, can you explain that joke, that punchline where the penis was in the girl's ear? Yes, it's true. I would have to explain
Over
it
the
to him.
phone heckling.
You know, if you don't get the joke, you're a moron. So get over it.
No, Joe's on the show. He's just not
Right,
here
right.
with us tonight. So.
He's a wise guy too.
Stick your finger in your ear, and I think you'll understand.
Yeah, stick your
punchline.
finger in your ear, Moose.
Yeah. All right, yeah, okay, I'm doing it right now.
Moose,
I tell you that the temperature down here today was like 95, and everybody was. I walked through the midtown, and everybody's outside having lunch and beverages. And tell you, if you haven't been to Dallas, get your butt down here because it is hot.
And they all think the Cowboys are gonna win again, don't you?
Moose, T's
T's
got his hand. T's Moose.
Night against the Giants, I think.
Moose, T's got his hand ready to go, ready to cut you off anytime. So don't slip
Yeah.
up.
Yeah. Hey guys, you guys have a good night, and I'll see you next Wednesday.
Oh, we didn't think you were ever coming back.
Rock on.
Pleasure talking to you.
Was that it? Is that it? He's
Yeah,
done.
he's all done with the seepage, leakage, drippage, and cranium damage. He's all done.
Oh, that's Joe Muselber. I
heard
really
it
wish
here.
you would have got to meet him, and I think Paul will say the same thing.
You'll have to have me and Paul on sometime if it's
Oh, easy.
Before
No,
the end
you'll
of the
come
month.
back. You'll come back. So
Paul's
you know.
banned from the show.
Is he?
No.
He's got that problem keeping his clothes
Oh, my
on.
God.
Yeah.
All
I like
right.
his Greek.
Rula?
Yeah.
Yeah, she's a wonderful.
Her father.
Her father. I haven't met the man.
I haven't either. We'd love to have him on the show, though. So tell Paul.
I had him in school.
Paul? Or
Yeah.
Paul's girlfriend's Greek father.
I had the father.
Oh.
I'm old.
Okay.
All right,
Thank you
then.
very much. But enough about me. And don't forget, the USA ski team is going to be at Middlesill. That's right. That's
They
right.
are?
Right on the other side of the attached. USA ski team.
Oh, that's them calling in.
They are going to be practicing right here in New Hampshire.
Wow.
That's monster. I love that.
You're on the air with Manchsterdam.
Hello, this is Richard Danforth.
Paul? Oh, I thought that was Paul Anwar.
That's not Richard Danforth.
I would just like to know from the gentleman with the
Hoppy,
beard,
isn't it?
are there any Piggly Wigglies in Los Angeles?
Have you ever shaved
what
your
that means.
face? Let me tell you the truth. Have you ever shaved your
Are you
face?
familiar with Piggly Wiggly?
No idea.
Are there any Piggly Wigglies in Los Angeles?
John Hopwood, you can't even disguise your voice, you head. Unbelievable.
So why is this dude going to Los Angeles again?
Easy, Piggly Wiggly.
He's going
breath.
to because he's got a job. He's going to be the manager of the new Piggly Wiggly, and he likes their health benefits over in California.
Well, I have to tell you, they just have Safeways, I remember, in Los Angeles.
Yeah,
Are you ready to drive, my friend? Because you have to drive and drive and drive everywhere.
They have a wonderful public
Yeah,
transit.
it's like Orlando.
Yeah,
if
he's
you don't
taking
have
a
a
bus.
car, you can't do it. So get over
Are you
it.
you guys busing it
We're
out there?
driving down there
Oh,
and then.
God.
Busing it back.
No, we're just remaining. Hopefully.
Wow, that's an adventure.
I don't know what Piggly Wiggly is.
Piggly Wiggly is a.
Doesn't know what Piggly Wiggly is?
Yeah,
and why isn't John Eric? Where's my Piggly Wiggly soundbite?
Yeah, because
You
you're
know,
you're not
can
really
we get
Richard
rid of
Danforth.
him? Are you kidding me? Calls us up to talk about Piggly Wiggly. It's a franchise that you don't know about, which is an actually grocery store. Okay.
No, I'm
So-
familiar with Ralph's. Ralph's is the common grocery store. of
Is that the
California.
one
really?
that?
There's a Ralph's out in L.A., that's for sure.
Yep.
Yeah, so he knows what he's talking about, John Hopwood.
It's like their
Oh,
Shaw's.
yeah. You're good. Are you going to have a car when you're out there, my friend?
Yep.
Yeah, a
You
Maserati.
have to. You have to.
He just got a new Maserati.
I thought the Los Angeles, the LAPD was cracking down on certain health plans out in L.A. I think you might want to go north, like to Santa Cruz or the Bay Area.
We are stopping by those particular areas.
Yeah,
as
that's
well.
fine. Anywhere in California where you can have, doctors on.
I love how a New Hampshire guy is trying to scare someone who's going to
Scare
LA.
our young comedian friend Ryan
You
here.
know,
not to
John
go.
Shaking in my
Hopwood
boots.
all of a sudden is like, oh, I know what's going on at LA, man. I'm
Hey,
telling you.
I lived in Los Angeles.
Yes, you
I
should.
lived in
What?
California for 15 years.
Yeah, for 2 weeks. When you were there and you tried to be on a show and they said no. Is that what you're telling me?
He lived there
Well,
for.
it was, they didn't have any casting for the Hobbit movies were over.
No, the
so,
Charlie's Angels
I was
was
ditched up
o-
in a ditch.
Yeah, you
Let's just
couldn't-
put it that way.
You couldn't be Bosley on Charlie's Angels 4. Is that your problem?
Bosley.
Well, I might have, but I always did want to play Hamlet. I'm the
Oh,
leading
my
man
God.
type. Hey, you guys have a good night.
You too,
Yeah,
and you
friend
need to
Ryan
be
was
shot.
Shakespeare
So
also.
that's very nice.
Hamlet.
I thought
Poor
that was
guy.
Paul
He
doing a
needs to be
character.
shot.
No, it's not Paul.
very unique
That's
voice.
That's a real dude.
Ugh,
Goes by the name of John Hopwood.
sorry to hear that.
Yes, and we're gonna come out with a new thing for Joel since he's not here. We're gonna come up with a new angle for Joel. It's gonna
Yeah,
be
we're cutting him right out of the
It's
intro.
gonna be Joel Moose Elber, non-action figure.
Oh, but it would be a real action figure.
No,
Oh.
it'll be non-action. There's no action.
So the legs or arms don't move.
Everything's like this,
Oh,
but it'll have antlers.
oh so it's a
So it'll look
ceramic.
good. Yeah, it'll be a ceramic. So that's good.
So Ryan, where you playing next? You don't know where you're playing
Don't
next.
know.
So you're gonna go out to LA. You're gonna try to get some gigs,
Yeah, I know a few people.
get you into some comedy stuff.
Hopefully, yeah, we'll see. I'll just try to hit it.
If you ever
hit
write
it hard.
movies, include us at least in a little tidbit of it from your hometown.
I can't promise that, but we'll see.
Well, you don't have to promise it,
All right.
but just promise
I'll
it.
lie and say yes.
Well, I hope you don't become like the parrot that left California. He was gone for 4 years.
Nice transition.
And then, thank you very much. And then he returns, and the parrot returned right to the owner. He flew back, and he speaks
You speak Spanish.
Spanish.
All right.
And
John, I'll get it.
I think he said, "Oh, we got a caller."
Hey.
Oh, hi.
Hello.
Hello.
Hi.
Hello.
Hey, Keith.
Hey, Gary. How you doing?
Good. How you doing, brother?
Very good, thank you. Thank you.
That's
I'm
really
taking
his brother.
I'm taking care of Joel's seat because he's away taking care of his mom.
No, Ebola.
Ah, well,
Ebola,
That
sorry,
was going to be
Ebola.
my first question. Where's the moose? I just
He's-
got home. I've been working all day.
Oh, I hate that.
Yeah, well, it was good events. We had out in Sarasota, they opened the first huge mall, anywhere in the nation for the last 21 years. And it's 880,000 square feet. And this mall is called the University at Town Square. Unbelievable.
So what, did you go shopping all day?
No, I was doing my work. The boss was there doing the ribbon cutting and that kind of stuff.
So
Gary's the head of
what you're
security.
trying to say is there are stores that have just been opened.
Yeah, there's 100 stores in this mall.
Is one of them a Piggly Wiggly?
No. In fact, I just caught that part of your show. That's kind of weird.
Yeah, well, he was hit in the head, so that's the way it happens.
Yeah, that's what happens with head injuries.
Hilarious.
Yeah,
So you guys, look good. Is Moose's mom okay or what?
Yeah, everything's cool. Everything's going down. He's in charge of the Ebola thing. He's doing a live report in Dallas. And as far as we know, everything's good except that he's losing hair.
Yeah, his mom went with him.
Yeah. Yeah.
Yeah,
I think he's lost all his hair.
Yeah, he went for a skull massage.
Oh my God. Jeez.
Yeah, so that ought to open his eyes.
Skull massage.
That'll
You ever
open
had a
his
massage,
eyes.
Ryan?
No, I have not.
Yeah.
You never had a
Crazy,
massage?
man.
Not voluntarily.
Why? Oh, wow, you like them involuntary. See, this guy
That's a
likes
joke.
involuntary massages. So now we know that he's a redhead. So, you know, that means that the 3 black chicks did him.
You heard it here, everybody.
What?
Wow.
I don't
Yeah,
know
yeah,
exactly
'cause, you
what
know,
that means.
Black chicks love redheads.
Do they?
So 3 of them massage him, and that's why he's wearing the suit.
Have you ever heard that?
Nope.
Have you ever been with a black woman?
Nope.
No.
Gary,
no.
have you ever been with a black woman?
I have not.
Was she slightly tanned?
I've been with a tan woman, but that was from the sun, yeah.
Oh, God. Oh, yeah, I didn't. You don't know about that?
No. If
Oh,
there
yeah.
are any African American female watchers, please call in and hit on me.
Yeah.
Oh, yeah,
definitely.
without a doubt. They
Gary,
love.
we're gonna let
There you go.
we're gonna open the
Yeah,
lines for the African American female callers. for
I mean, I
Ryan.
have a
Right,
girlfriend,
man.
but, you know, I'm interested in this.
We're just interested in a
stereotype.
little talk. It's
Right.
not gonna hurt
Yeah,
anything.
that's fine.
Nice talking to you, Gary. We'll talk to you soon. Rock on.
All right, buddy. Take care.
Thanks for calling. You press this?
Retired Manchester police officer
Oh.
Gary Tibbetts
Great
with,
kid.
with a very important call tonight.
Very good. That's so funny.
So
Oh, no.
wow,
I learned that in the service about the
I forgot you were.
blacks
In
and the redheads.
I forgot you were in
God.
the service.
Hey,
Does that hat come from when you were in the service?
this hat?
Yeah,
No. It's kind of like it should have been. but
looks
no.
like it.
Yeah, thank you.
You look like you were palling around with Alan Alda on MASH.
No, I figured I'd wear something old today.
Yeah,
you
he
know,
does
and-
kind of look like a MASH character, doesn't
Right.
he?
Thank you very much. You know, I had to wear this, and this T-shirt's if you look in the back, it's 14 years old. So I wear comfy clothing tonight.
Yeah, me too.
Yeah,
Me
Yeah,
too.
same here.
That's all.
Yeah, you dressed up for the occasion, though.
Hate to overshadow you guys.
I know. I felt like we were going to the prom.
Dress for the job you want, not for the one you have. And
That's
I
good.
want to be a mortician. That's where my true passion is.
We know some morticians.
Do you?
Yeah.
I know one.
Yeah, who?
His name is Joe.
Oh.
Stevens. Joe Stevens.
Okay.
I think he's a mortician. He works at a funeral home or something.
Yeah, we have some funeral home friends out there.
Bunch of perverts, as far as I'm concerned.
John, what are you doing? What? Jeez.
Oh no, I gotta save that one for when he's here.
Well, listen, you got some
Okay.
news to get to. Ryan,
Yes.
I want to thank you so much for coming
Oh,
in
my
tonight.
pleasure.
Yeah, let's
stay
thank
in the
you
whole
right away.
hour. I mean, we have a lot of fun here. I'm glad you came on because it doesn't sound like you make too many public appearances other than when you're on stage.
Oh, I try to. It's just, I don't know, just a matter of being social and asking for them, that's all.
No,
So
that's
how's
fine.
your anal pressure?
How's my what?
Is that good?
My anal pressure?
Is that something you can measure? Is
hoping that's something
you can
That's
measure?
called a comedy.
Is that what that is?
That's the sound. That's the sound an anal measure makes.
Right. I haven't checked. If you'd like to, after the cameras are off, you can check it yourself.
Hey, you guys, the Element closed.
Oh, hey.
What?
Element, local gay bar.
Looks like it's closed.
I did not. Well, I heard it was slightly.
I didn't want
gay.
to tell John Eric O'Neill right now.
I did not know that.
But unfortunately,
But
John Eric
that's-
O'Neill, the
How can
Element
that
is
close? I can't imagine that closing.
You got a call coming in. Bruins
Oh.
won in a shootout, by the way. That's what this person's probably going to tell
Oh,
you.
Yay.
good.
Okay,
It's
John Eric
Camel.
O'Neill, thanks. You,
There you go.
wow, hilarious.
What's going on?
Hello, honey. It's me. It's
Yeah.
Camel again.
What happened?
See, Joel's in the background.
Hello.
What happened? Camel, give us a do it. Give us
Just
a,
listen, the Bruins just won in a shootout. Yes.
Can we send
I
Ryan?
just had to let you know, honey. And, you know, keep on. I want to hear.
We're gonna
Thank
send
you very
Ryan.
much.
Rock
Camel.
on. Bye, honey.
We're
Right
gonna
on,
send
Dave.
Ryan
Bye-bye.
over to your house, Camel.
I don't think so.
unbelievable.
He'll be there in 15.
That's a shootout. I love it. I love it.
You're a hockey guy.
Yeah,
T,
yeah.
we only have a couple minutes left.
Yeah.
You might
I
have
hope
to
so.
save that till.
Oh, we're fine. Yeah, nothing's, all I want to know is, once again, the Olympic team of skiing is practicing right here at Middlesill, right in New Hampshire.
I know, that's what you said.
Might as well be speaking Mandarin.
Do you ski?
No, I don't do anything.
I
Video-
don't ski either.
Video
Have you ever
games and comedy.
skateboarded?
Skateboarding?
Yeah,
No,
you ever
no,
tried
no.
that?
Nope. Can't play an instrument. Can't do it. I've once rode
So
a
you
bike.
walk forward.
You don't ride bikes either?
No, not really. I'm not a very active guy. I smoke.
Can you ride
I
a
drink.
two-wheeler?
Probably.
Okay.
I would assume so.
So you walk forward. That's good.
And
And you go
backwards, side to side.
oh, good. So
Yeah.
there's a whole
That's a
thing
dance
going.
right there.
So
I can
you
probably do 10 push-ups.
So you dance.
Only after excessive drinking. Yeah.
Have you done the
I'm a-
cha-cha? Come on.
Again, when the cameras are off,
Go
I'll
on.
happily
So,
dance
so
with you.
you
Go
dance
on.
when you drink, which is what
I'm
most
a
people
completely different person when I drink.
do. Right.
Yeah. Very social.
Hey, I'm Ryan. Hey, everybody.
Yeah. Usually it's a goal to try to get someone to want to fight me.
Oh.
Oh, that Irish thing comes on. I did I give you another. I did.
I thought we had a call.
I did.
It's a pirate. You told me to wrap it up?
Wrap it up.
All right. Well, Ryan, thank you so much. Hey, best of luck to you on your travels
Can
to
I
LA.
do 2 plugs?
You sure
I
can.
hope so.
Just for anybody,
course you can.
if you want to vote for me or just follow my comedy, you can find me at on Twitter at Ryan B Comedy. That's RyanBComedy, or just Google me. That's BOURASSA is my last name, and watch Bingo on Vimeo. It's directed by Rob Venzio, something like that.
Yeah.
I'm sorry, Rob. I don't
Starring Paul Landwehr.
Sorry, Paul Landwehr, myself, and James Mullen. And the comedy scene is a lot bigger than you think it is in New Hampshire. If you want to get a good show, go down to Murphy's Tap Room every Wednesday at 9 p.m. to watch some live local comedy.
Well, there you go, Ryan. Thank you so much, T.
Thank you.
Awesome as always.
How you
having
been? No,
I'm
everybody,
doing good.
thank you very much. Ladies and gentlemen, guys and gals, hey, rock on, and don't forget, see us every Wednesday, and please call in. And we had a pleasure talking to this one and only comic who's on his, what they call that?
Deathbed.
Deathbed.
That's
the word I was going to say.
That's a beautiful thing.
Hey, listen, we're going to have Big Lou D'Alessandro on in 2 weeks. The countdown is on. Can't wait for that. Next week, maybe Peter Talge will be here to talk about some of his craft brewery going on. He went to a big thing, so perfect.
And don't forget, Chris Kuchar's thing's coming up. Rock on!
Yeah, they're coming on too.